Hello, I'm Jeremy Whalen, here to demonstrate some of my favorite knots today that I use. Of course, it's steady, the bowline, always my staple. That one's going to stick for pretty much any kind of line, except for these big old dock lines or the tug lines and stuff like that. So instead, I prefer this guy, where I'll do just a granny, and then through the granny, around, and complete my loop, and that's going to stay pretty much for anything. I also enjoy joining lines with the fisherman knot or friendship, what have you, just two grannies linking those guys together. But I do have tons and tons of books that I can reference if you need to refer to any knots that I don't show here. Here's my net that I was making, I think last year. So how I made it was just, it would all be together and I would have my net mesh gauge and I would use that. But just for the normal knot that I'm doing, I'll go underneath here like this, gather it up, gauge it, make sure I got the right diamond shape, right mesh size. I'll go over my hand here, underneath both, pulling that loop upwards, and then go underneath both like that, and pull it. When I learned to do this, I would pull on it and it would get this neat bump, like this neat thunk. And I could tell that the line really bit into its place, and so there was definitely a knot there. I'm afraid that this knot that I learned from a book isn't as strong as that, and I'd like to relearn what that was. But essentially, this is how I made this entire net from left to right. Originally, I learned to do left to right, and then I go back to right to left without having to switch hands. And I'm pretty sure I can figure out how to do it once again, but for this net I've just been either flipping it or walking around to the other side. I'd like to learn as well how to repair it. I don't remember all the little nuances of whether you need two legs or this or that or whatever. So that's more or less my home practice of making nets here. Okay, thank you.